Sagar, we're going live because people have spoken. People have spoken.
We reached 1k.
Yeah, we reached 1k. Alright, we reached 1k.
Oh man.
Guys, there is no other reason why the stream is delayed other than that we are waiting to get 1k likes.
Hey yo, what is up? 50 million likes, can we hit it on this video? Danny DeVito, would you suck my
Yeah, Anish was all ready and
I
he
was
was
ready.
only waiting for 1k.
I was completely ready here, guys, with my OBS. The setup was all there, and that's why. But I just thought it's cool. 1k likes. I told you, yeah, in the previous stream how much I care about likes.
Smash that like button, it's right down there, I know you've seen it!
Like if you see today, the stream of Kramnik, it has 3.6k likes. And you remember
la la.
our stream,
Ooh,
it had 6k likes.
Yeah, but I don't think that Vladimir has ever said, no, guys, no. Okay, but you know, this. No, but I mean, okay, it's of course, but you know, the likes, I mean, please. I don't think that happened, no?
It's about stamina, it's about your character.
With Sagar, we'll talk about chess tech. So why I had this idea, guys? Basically, guys, I'm supposed to at some point promote some epic chess website. I'm going to promote called Decode Chess that I will promote later. Now it doesn't count. And www.decodechess.com. I will promote that website at some point, but not yet.
Which you can find here if you go to decodechess.com.
But it's not yet promoting it, basically. No, guys, that's not the point. So that don't yeah.
The smoothest salesman in the world, yeah.
Will not hang up the phone until their client either buys or dies!
No, but seriously, this is not counting, guys. It's not a promotion yet. It doesn't count. And you know, there is a lot of talk now about Fat Fritz, right, Sagar? You did, you did interview with Albert Silver, who is created this, and there was a lot of talk, and many people are informed. Some are informed partly, some are mostly. There's a lot of accusation, you know, from the, of course, from Stockfish team. They're saying that he stole the engine, repackaged it, and selling now. Like how it actually is. Not just talk about it, but just see the engine, maybe put some position. Sagar, guys, is called Chessbase. He's Chessbase India, so he might be a little bit biased, of course, right, Sagar?
Myself use chess-based products, but that doesn't stop me from using other products when they are good. So
for sure.
I mean, I'm also a chess player at heart, so
I'm not going to take any sides in any kind of controversies. That's what I always do. I never take sides, guys. I am the controversy, and but usually I take Hikaru's side, because otherwise, you know, if you don't take Hikaru's side, oof, bad stuff's gonna happen. And I also like I'm in one way or the other I've been paid or am paid by like chess.com, chess24, Chessbase, also all kinds of other chess, new in chess, decode chess. I forget probably what other companies are paying me.
Anish is paid by everyone.
Yeah, but of course in one way or the other.
Basically, it's always a lot of things that I use, but mainly right from childhood, like very young age. I've been only using Chessbase because that's why actually the idea came of starting Chessbase India, because I use it heavily.
It's basically like a go-to software for people who work on chess, like seriously, right? Like, for example, I don't know how it is in other worlds. For example, at some point I wanted to try to become DJ, you know, literally. Yeah, somebody says, is Sagar Shah gonna admit that Fat Fritz 2 is a ripoff or not? See, for this kind of comments, I started the stream, Sagar. Just, you know, because I always, you know, had this thing that I always was jealous of you, Sagar. You know, you are this guy, you know, with this YouTube channel and this nice personality. And I was thinking, you know, how can I get at you, you know? And now I thought, now is the moment. I'm gonna come invite you, and I'm gonna make you admit. Okay, guys.
I am the controversy.
But you know what I like a lot more than materialistic things? Knowledge.
Prep, see why you need to be so well prepared, because your opponent is also. You are not fighting against your opponent, you are fighting against your opponent's prep. So first they are meeting, two preps are meeting, but then as the humans start to play, myself against Fabi, then that's why also when people, you know, they found them, they are saying we have to be monitoring cheating and everything, because to cheat you need enough to have a phone, yeah? Any phone is stronger than a human. So you do need the best prep as a top player, because you're facing the prep of the opponent. Who uses the best engines also?
Guys, all those who have seen Anish doing mimicry and Anish making jokes and all of this.
No more jokes.
This is the real stuff where he works. Look at this.
Knowledge.
I've never in my life never had 3 to 4 engines like this open. In my computer, max 2.
Yeah, here basically how you use engine is like this. So all you get when you have the Stockfish and Fat Fritz, that's all you get. You have an engine. You have the, it's written here Stockfish. It has the evaluation, you see equal 0.25. It gives you an evaluation and that gives here the line. First line is he says E4, E6, Knight C3, C5. You can copy it. Let's say copy to notation. He says the best line from here is this. Some random line he gives. This we calculated. That's what he gave. And so the evaluation is given like more or less like pawns. So if it's a +1, supposedly, let's say look, d5 takes and you make some move, h6. It is approximately +1, you see. Fritz says +1, Stock says +1.4 something. It means white is a pawn up, or a bit more than a pawn. It is true because I am a pawn up and also have better position because pawn is on h6.
That engine is like a friend.
You continue.
I mean, engine is you have to make engine your friend, because just like how you have a good friend and from its expressions you can get to know whether he's happy, sad or something like this, but you need to spend time with that person to understand those expressions. Same way with the engine, you have to spend time so that the evaluations you understand. Oh, this 0.6.
Yes. 100%. I mean, the guideline supposed to be, I think, that 1 + 1 is a pawn, +1 is 1 pawn, extra pawn. But okay, here for example, so they say that white's advantage, Stockfish and Fritz more or less agree here, is approximately equal to 0.8 of pawn, so almost 1 pawn. White is already almost 1 pawn up, and Lila gives less, yeah, you see, but it is all kind of relative. Lila will give less to everything, you know, to each position. I mean, let's say I play g5.
Lila is basically someone who is very difficult to kind of make very happy, you know.
Yeah, but it's just it's not the style of the engine. It's just an evaluation output. Then is the question, okay, of course, like how I think, Sagar, I told you already, how I think is, it would be nicer to say that we are selling a graphic user interface, let's say call it a Fat Fritz 2, whatever, with Stockfish engine that is using our own chess-based made network. Of course, because of their marketing, and they don't really put Stockfish in the name, yeah, anywhere. Or this one, even here, it could be called Stockfish with, and then in the brackets, like let's say you see here, you see LCO V27, and then network, you see. For example, you have LCO the same version but different networks. This is network where it is, you see. So it's just they are kind of maybe the marketing is a bit ambiguous. So someone who doesn't really understand might be really misled, thinking that it's a new different engine. So that's the main that's the issue I see. But let's just see. Yeah.
I would like to add that at no point was it said that it's not a Stockfish engine. So basically people know about it, like in the articles that have been published on ChessBase, or even when you click to buy that, you will see in that note that it is basically Stockfish engine plus neural network. So yeah, that's the situation.
Yeah, but of course, and then, you know, Sagar, it's always a question. For example, when you do, I googled a lot about what is sponsored when you do sponsor stream, yeah, like it's always the question is, you mention, of course, things, but the question is always how clear you make it. For example, this stream, yeah, now we talk about ChessBase. Okay, I wanted to do it anyway. I invited Sagar because I want someone to speak, and then you are, of course, involved in some way, yeah, with ChessBase, and then yeah, you have to make it clear to people, like, is it an advertisement or is it? How do you do it? Do you just put somewhere that it's an advertisement in the title or not? You know, so these kind of things are always like, how do you make it clear to people? And the same thing with Fat Fritz and Stockfish. There could be different ways of doing it, and of course, Stockfish team says multiple times, they said that they feel the credit has not been given enough, yeah, they say it's written somewhere but should be written more, you know, and stuff more at the front. And you know, when you have the cigarettes, yeah, I'm against smoking very badly. I think smoking is terrible. I never smoke in my life. And when you have these things, the government forces to put smoking is killing, yeah, or bad for health, and so these disclaimers and these things, it's always a question how you put them. Do you put it at the back, at the front? And I think this is one of the main issues that ChessBase has, this Stockfish has with ChessBase.